All right, happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. If you're, don't know how many moms are watching this, but um, got like some 2026 Heritage Blaster packs. And then I got some vintage stuff I picked up. And I got some of these interesting, I guess, packs. And anyhow, so we're going to get in there, see what we get. If there's anything good. Oh. So hopefully everybody had a good day and treated their moms well, barbecue, brunch. And there. Anything we get here? Kevin Lux, Bobby Witt Jr. That's Carlos Rodon, who just started after the beyond the IL. I want to say DL all the time. Yeah, there's Luis Acuna, who's now the Chicago White Sox. Jackie Wilson, he's hurt. Just got hurt. J.R. Scubble. Oh, wow, how about this? Bobby Witt Jr. in a blaster. So, yeah, this is the Bobby Witt box. And then the rookies, Mason Wynn. See anybody in there? It's kind of hard to tell the names. So yeah, I actually got these at Target. Paul Skeens, yeah, that's so we're getting some good ones. Corbin Carroll, that's another good one. And then there's Mike Schmidt, Ready in Action, Matt Chapman on the Chrome. JJ Bleday, earned run average leaders. Denzel Clark, he had a great catch. And there's Aaron Judge. So, we're getting some good players. I can't really say what, short prints, because they're just thrown in there. Spencer Horwitz, Dylan Dingler, Bubba Chandler there. Mickey Moniak, he's had a pretty good season. Sal Stewart, another good card there. That's here. And then I guess what Bowman's coming up pretty soon. Christian Walker, Fernando Tatis Jr., Jason Provar. That laugh isn't a funny laugh. Juan Soto, that's cool. And another suspension for Jason Profar. No Cameron. Andy Rushman. Corbin Burns. I would imagine he should be coming back pretty soon. Brady Owls. Dalton Rushing. Cal Riley. Christian Campbell. Soul base leaders. Isaac Collins, and then let's see, Jeremiah Jackson. I think he's had a pretty good season. Calvin Alcantara. All right, so now we're going to the next. Let's see here. Trying to figure out where my safety knife is at. Probably lost it. Let's see, 18. Can this beat this box? I don't think so. I mean, it would take something big. Like a good autograph. Because Aaron Judge, Bobby Witt, Paul Skeens, Sal Stewart, Bobby Witt Jr. Francisco Lindor, Denzel Clark on the green, Jose Ramirez. There's the Nolan McLean rookie card. Damian Lilley, Bobby Witt Jr. So I tell you, this is like a Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr. box. Victor Mesa and Nate Kurtz. There's a rookie cup. That's good. And that's going to be Lindor. Record breaker, Pete Alonso, the Marcelo Mayer. Yeah, the Polar Bear. It's like thinking, okay, how can I get these two boxes, blaster boxes? Is like, is it going to be anything good? There's Shohei Ohtani. Acuna Jr. Shota. Dylan Dingler on the green. Jake Magnum. And what Series 2's going to be pre-ordered, I think, tomorrow. Up for it. Record breaker Ellie Del Cruz. Edgar Carrero, that's like a William Contreras on a pink. Ryan Mountcastle. Mason Miller, he's had a really great season. J.P. Crawford on the chrome. Last pack of the Heritage. Okay, let's see here. Christian Moore, rookie card. Strikeout leaders, Bogowood, Garrett Corset. Wow, so, not too bad. Definitely not as good as the other box, but still, pretty solid for the Bobby Witt. So this is like 1995 Denny's hologram. So who knows how Upper Deck, they kind of did some holograms and then kind of played around with it. That's going to be Jeff Bagwell. We got a spacer there, so that's kind of what it looks like there for. So you get like one. I guess you get one per pack. And this one here, with Greg Vaughn. So I'm not too sure what. So maybe there's 28 in this set. I'm guessing that's what that is. So that's one of this one. Gonna be Darren Dalton. That was the Varshall Dalton. Is that right? So that's 7, maybe a 28. And then this one here is like a post. Not too sure because there's more than 2 cards. So there's Mark McGuire, Nolan Ryan, and then you got Don Mattingly, 1993 post. So this is probably 30. It's a 30 set. So yeah, let's see. I've kind of in between. I've kind of picked up some vintage stuff. So this is like 1968 tops, and then there's, how about that, Bob Clemente. Well, that eventually they would go to Roberto Clemente, Hank Aaron, the RBI leaders, and there's like 113, 110, 109, 107, 102. Denny McClain there. He was a pitcher that pitched like, I think, 130 games. So there's Phil Nico, the knuckleballer. Norm Cash, another Tiger. Richie Allen, who got the Hall of Fame. Played Phillies, White Sox, Dodgers. And it's like the Rod Crew there. Yeah, Joe Morgan. And the hat's probably been like, I don't know, I think that's airbrushed. I mean, this was like a year that they pretty much held out on a lot of stuff. And it's like the 1968 Joe Morgan looks like the 1967 Joe Morgan. I'm seeing it down in a little picture. So these are going to be 1970s. You got Seaver wins the opener. And then Ryan saves the day. And there's the Mets celebrating. We're number 1. And then I picked up a 1978 top set. And it pretty much had everything in there. I kind of went through it. There was one card missing. But on the other hand, there was like 2 Pete Roses in this box. So there's Jim Rice, George Brett, Jim Palmer, Robin Yount, Reggie Jackson, Mike Schmidt. This is going to be one that's going to be, I don't know if I have how many I have, but Paul Molter, Alan Trammell. So you got some like rookie shortstops. And so that's a really good card. Pete Rose. There, like most hits, switch hitter lifetime, Pete Rose. Nolan Ryan, a record breaker. And this is going to be the Eddie Murray Rookie Cup, rookie card too. I mean, it's off-center, but could have been worse. Thurman Munson, that probably would be in, because it's a 1978. He might have had a 1979 card. I don't remember. Have to look and see. He'd fall out, you know, in a plane crash. Andrew Dawson, the Hawk. And this one would be an interesting one because Scott Lance Parrish, he was, you know, really decent, had a long career. Del Murphy started out as a catcher, and then go to the outfield. And from what I understand, his actual rookie card, there's like another, it's a 1977, you know, I don't know what the picture, but anyhow, that's some, you know, vintage, some new stuff, some old stuff. Anyhow, enjoy your week, and I'll talk to you later. See ya.